Hey guys, Liam from The Review here, and this is going to be my first review on The Amazing Spider-Man 2. So here's how it will go. I will do the review, talk about the good things and the bad things, and talk about the film in general, and then do an overall review at the end of the video. I will also give it a mark out of, I'll also give it a grade, at like A, B, C, D, E, or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. So without further ado, let's get started. So to start it all off, I think the movie was really good, but did have its ups and downs. I mean, there was a lot of things wrong with the movie, but there was also good parts to the movie. The best part, my favourite part probably of the movie, was Electro vs Spider-Man, like the first fight in Times Square. The second fight was not as good. I mean, they could have done a bit better than killing Electro off with the typical using his own power against him. I mean, that was just. I mean, they could have done a bit better than that, if in my opinion, anyway. However, though, I do have to say I did love the backstory of Electro's character, the typical crazy psychopath that loves Spider-Man. I mean, that's the reason that he's like Electro, because like Spider-Man he thinks he betrayed him, but he was trying to help him. He couldn't do anything about it. But Electro, he's just crazy. However, I didn't like the beginning of the film, mostly because they kept trying to make the beginning of the film funny. I mean, people don't go to watch the film for comedy. If they're wanting to go watch a Marvel movie, they're not wanting comedy unless it's Guardians of the Galaxy. They're wanting action-packed movies. Amazing Spider-Man 2, good movie, but they need to stop trying to make it funny. I mean, it's an action film, not a comedy film. Get it right, Tony. Action, not comedy. Now, though, for the Green Goblin character. I think they set his character up really well. I mean, Peter's friend. They didn't really cover anything up, like when Peter actually goes to Harry Osborn's house. He says it's been like seeing the ghost. We didn't really get to see how that developed. I mean, we didn't know what happened before because he wasn't in the first Amazing Spider-Man. Although I was expecting the Green Goblin to be Norman Osborn, I would have liked it better if it was, because that's like the first Green Goblin. It was in the comics and the original movie, and it should have been in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. They could have made the fight a bit longer. The Electro's fight was good, yeah, it was quite long, but they could have extended the Green Goblin's character a bit more, and extended the fight scene, just because it's the Green Goblin, it's a fan favorite character. They should have made it a bit longer. The fight scene was all over the place. Most of the time, Spider-Man was just trying to save Gwen's life, which I can understand, and Gwen's life was important in the movie, yes, because Gwen's death is important in this movie. But I was okay with Harry Osborn being the Green Goblin. But turns out he's alive at the end of the movie, obviously, and I wasn't actually expecting that. I thought he would have been dead or something. But that was probably just to set up the Sinister Six movie that we're getting next year or so. But yeah, they could have extended his fight scene a bit more, and I was quite disappointed, to be honest. I was looking for a massive Green Goblin fight versus Spider-Man. I mean, to be honest, I think Harry would have been a bit more a bit more curious or something like that, because when Spider-Man went to visit the actual Harry Osborn, not the Green Goblin, Peter wasn't even disguising his voice. That was one of the downs of the movie. He was not disguising his voice, so Harry should have realised straight away that was Peter's voice. But yet they only found out that it was Peter when he was flying down on his hoverboard, and he looked at Gwen and Spider-Man together, and that's how we found out. To be honest, that part of the movie, overall, B-, probably, that part of the movie. Electra, the fight scenes, the Electra plot line, probably an A to A-, just because of, most of the bad things that happened, like the typical features that they've added in. Well guys, thanks for watching the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This was my first ever review. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Give this video some support. Also, don't forget to look in the description for more updates. and don't forget to subscribe if you want the next review on the next and the next. But without further ado guys, I'll see you in my next video.